Alright, so I don't have a YouTube channel until today. I wanted to make a YouTube channel for a while now, talk about Magic, talk about things I'm doing, decks I'm playing, formats I'm playing, whatever. I just never really got around to it, and I'm prepared to do so, but I have an iPhone and something to say. Today was a good day to start. Banned and Restricted announcement on 4/24/17. Wizards of the Coast didn't ban anything in Standard. It's a big surprise. The format's kind of broken, kind of unplayable, kind of unfun. They're losing a lot of faith in them as a company and in their game right now, in what's supposed to be the most popular, most played, widely enjoyed format. Felidar Guardian, Heart of Kieran, Gideon, something should have gone, if not multiple things. That's not really what I want to talk about, because I haven't played Standard for a while now, and everybody has had the same opinion for Standard over the last 3 months. Travis Wu made a video about it today, several videos even, and I'm not going to really add any more to the conversation. Modern, same thing. I think it's fine. No bans. Death Shadow's a good deck, but there are lots of other good decks, and Death Shadow's not unbeatable. Format's healthy. Decks are good. It's fun for the most part. I should probably start playing better decks in Modern, but it's a good format. It's fine. I want to talk about Legacy. Legacy needed nothing to really change, I think. I've been playing a lot of Legacy lately. I play a lot of Death and Taxes. I was considering putting together and playing Miracles. They banned Sensei's Divining Top today, which is strange. Not that it didn't need to go. I think if it needed to go, it should have went 6 months to a year ago. If they didn't ban it then, I don't see why they would ban it now, given that the format has shifted since Leovold was printed. Everybody's on some version of bug control or 4-color control. Lots of Leovolds and True Names running around. Miracles kind of doesn't have a great matchup against those decks and was on the decline a bit. It's still a great deck. Before this banning, it was still getting widely played. Very skilled players play the deck, and I think it was fine for the format. If you're going to argue that it's top that makes everything take too long or whatever, rounds go to time, whatever, lots of draws, yeah, but if that's why you're banning it now, ban it a year ago. I think right now the Legacy format is going to shift a lot. The Leovold decks are going to get better, and I think without Miracles there to kind of keep everything in check, as it did, the format's going to be kind of in upheaval for a short while. I think Storm gets better. I think Elves gets infinitely better. As a Death and Taxes player, I don't want to see either of those things. The Storm matchup is fine. It's winnable, whatever. It's kind of up to the dice roll. The Elves match is miserable. Absolutely miserable, and the fact that there was a lot of Miracles running around out there keeping Elves in check was good for us. I don't think Death and Taxes matchup was bad with Miracles. It just depended on, can you ride your Thalia plus Rashadan Port plus, Phyrexian Revoker to a victory and play around Terminus. Not a bad way to play the game. It leads to grindy, interactive Magic. So you get blown out by a Terminus, or they go turn 1 top, turn 2 balance, turn 3 Terminus, whatever the case may have been. It was still playing Magic. Playing Magic against Storm, against Belcher, stuff like that. The decks that get better with Miracles gone, not really playing Magic. That, and the players who were on Miracles likely are going to want to play a control deck. The control decks now are all going to be either Sultai, Bug, whatever, Leovold based, and there's going to be a ton of True Name Nemesis running around. And I don't know if you've ever played Death and Taxes against a True Name Nemesis deck. It's difficult. You have to try to race them with Mirror Crusaders or Serra Avengers and Jite, and if they stick multiple True Names, it's nearly impossible. Not to say it's not doable, it's just really hard for the Death and Taxes to handle that. Although it is an interactive, grinding matchup otherwise, and I'm fine playing it, but I'd rather play Miracles over playing more of that matchup. Um, Outside of that, I thought it would have been interesting to see Miracles live in a Legacy format where we just had a card printed called Harsh Mentor, which is a mono red 2-mana hate bear made to basically screw things over like Sensei's Divining Top. Oh, you want to activate your top? Cool, take 2. Oh, you're going to activate your top again? Cool, take 2. Yeah, you're going to search for that terminus pretty hard, but you have to deal with Harsh Mentor before you can do anything, really. Would have been cool to see. Harsh Mentor looks great. It's going to be cool against Death and Taxes. It's going to be cool against nearly every deck in the format. I think Mono Red Burn and Mono Red, like Blood Moon, Prison, Chalice of the Void decks get way better. Not that either of them were terrible. Mono Red, like Dragon Stomping and whatever, wasn't great, but I think it gets better. It becomes more playable, and maybe in the absence of Miracles, it's even more playable, but it'll be interesting to see what's happening. For those who don't know me, I'm just a dude who plays some Magic here and there. I don't play nearly as much as I would like to. I work 6 days a week, 5 days a week now, but and always till midnight on Friday and Saturday, so I don't get out to play a ton of Magic. When I do, I really value my time with it, and I like playing stuff like Legacy, Modern. I don't like screwing around with Standard. I loved Standard back in like Khans of Tarkir era, Dragons, Tarkir, whatever, Jeskai, fucking Abzan, whatever. It was a good Standard. I was a fan of Jeskai Tempo. It was great. I didn't hate the Bant Company days of Standard. It was annoying, but it was fine. It was far better. I'll take 10 Bant Company Standards in a row over what's happening right now in Standard. Aside from that, I'm sitting at work. I'm a tattoo artist. I am here on a slow Tuesday, or Monday rather, and I had some time and had some stuff to say about this ban restricted announcement. Touch on Vintage. I think maybe something needed to happen. I haven't played a ton of Vintage lately. I play here and there online, bootleg style, but Mentor was pretty damn good and was kind of taking that format over. And I don't really agree with the justification of nerfing Mentor decks will in turn nerf Shops decks. Seems kind of silly. Like, make one deck worse. It doesn't make another deck worse. It just makes them open to change their answers to deal with other things now. Gush being restricted. I mean, that card's powerful. It's always been powerful since I started playing Magic, way back when, and the card is insane. Gitaxian Probe, yeah, with Mentor as an engine, it's pretty gnarly, but I don't know. I don't know how healthy or unhealthy that format is, or was. I played a little bit of Jeskai Mentor online. It's a sweet deck. It's super sweet. I don't feel as oppressive. I've certainly been blown out by other decks or whatever, but it is what it is. Not enough people play Vintage to really be concerned about it, and the folks that do play Vintage know that format in and out, and that is basically their lifeblood, because they're spending $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 to have a playable deck, and are gonna know how to pivot and adapt, and far better than me or most YouTube Magic players can tell them how to. Randy Bueller's of the world aside. But I thought I'd chime in. The Legacy ban feels weird. Not just because I was considering playing Miracles, but I like playing against Miracles. I think the deck keeps too many things in check for it to go out of the format just like that with no sort of ability to pivot return. Without top, that deck is dead. You can't Miracle and Entreat the Angels. You can't Terminus somebody. Maybe those players pivot and make more of like an Esper Mentor Stoneblade sort of thing. I've certainly tried messing around with it since this morning, since I woke up to that announcement. But we'll have to see. As somebody who really enjoys Death and Taxes, it's tough to see that go. I've been disagreed with by several players now, but I still think Death and Taxes has a good matchup against Miracles, or had a good matchup against Miracles. Who knows? I know I'm rambling at this point. I didn't want to make lazy videos. I didn't want to make low-quality videos. I apologize for that, but maybe I'll make more of these. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Looking forward to the new Legacy format. Looking forward to maybe I'm going to get affecting standards somehow. I doubt it. Good luck with your copycats and your cars. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. Yeah, off the cuff, top of the head, no rehearsal. Travis Wu style, sort of creepy Rudy, whatever, YouTube and magic style. Maybe expect more of that. We'll see, but introduce myself. I'm James, Biggie. Yeah, that's my take on it. Thank you very much, guys. I will talk to you later.